Hello, everyone. I'm Rob Smith for Smith in the Black at T3 Live, and toughy as far as trying to keep the things going. SPY opens pretty much near on the highs, goes out near on the lows. Still, obviously, still fine up here. The problem has been that these knuckle tight 15 triangles here, and we got this. Then we got this nice sell off here. You can see that comes off of this stuff on the 15 later in the day and comes down into here, and you got another line down here. But we got Apple earnings, and thing about these triangles, boy, the Q's 15er, you can see this coming into this bottom of the triangle here and closing right on it, and it just if you look at the 60, the Q's just really, I mean, anything really so far is just holding right where it needs to. It goes to right here. Q's right now at 74.65, and if we take a look at that 15-minute triangle, that's right back up into here. So that's, although things look like they're big moves, it's not really doing much, and which is making my job a lot harder during the day until we can get a little bit more out of them. But let's take a look at Apple. Apple coming up here, and 15 and just pierces it. Now going to come back up. Right now is about 436, which would be right about up a little bit through here. So maybe an upper level triangle. And the problem with this is that by gapping higher, if they do tomorrow, that sets them up for a lot of engulfing patterns and stuff like that. So a lot of this stuff is going to be really subjective, as these triangles are really tight. Can't explain that more to you. That we're going to have to stay on our toes, and I'm going to have to keep doing my work. But we got CRUS. Inside day might be related to Apple. See if that thing gets anything going. We got Sienna in the tech, still holding tough. We got Autodesk still trying to do this triangle here inside day. Let me check. Looks like an inside day, but I'm old. 71. Yeah, that's an inside day. Quaichu, you got inside day near the highs. We've got F5 here. You remember, it's trying to get in here, and it just kind of fades a little bit, but the VMW got a nice blaster off earnings, and we'll see if that can just be a little corrective action in here and pull it right back up. Still see if we can get through there. Like I said, VMW coming up through 79, so that's coming up till here, and you can see if VMW keeps going. We've been watching this triangle for a while. A little bit 81 2-ish. XME was the champ today, believe it or not. We talked about this a few times, though. Here's your inside day. Here's the triangle, and coming right back up. And a lot of help came from the golds. Here, look at AEM. This triangle's still good. GG. Still working this triangle. Newmont. Oops. Newmont in there, and the little guy. NG, look at that, baby. Oh, yeah, huh? Per the video. We can look at something like Alcoa to see if this thing can ever get moving. If this thing's really going to sustain. Now, always suspect, but now we've got that triangle. And I said even that triangle in the XME completed is still within the downtrend. But we got nice moves out of FCX and CLF, and certainly can continue to watch to see the Coles and stuff like that. Financials. KRE, baby, more new highs, and not too much going on in the financials that I could see. Like I said, I'm playing a lot of things really on just what I can see. So AIG, we're waiting to see if that thing can get through there, and that goes bearish engulfing back into there. So that could be a little problem taking out today's lows. But once again, so far, this market has such a habit of just going just exactly the first triangle, no more so far. And that's what we've been seeing. And so AJ could easily just go right back up. I don't know. that's what's going on. Take a look at some of the energies. You got MRO. Marathon still powering off the top of the triangle here, and inside mountain up. We've got the Riggy still. Come on, baby. Still not an inside day, but still watching this thing, if that thing can get anything moving. And the refiners acted well today. Talked about those last night in PSX. Here you can see this, and HFC above the inside week, and here's that bigger triangle. So once again, they're pretty challenged, but there's a lot of 60-minute triangles talked about in the weekend video you can go to. If we go to the biotechs, big downside day here for IBB. All right, to see that takes that out. If we go back to that 60. There, comes right back in, trying to get back into this triangle on a bearish engulfing day, but once again, we could get slight lower lows and be fine. Or we want to be aware for when these triangles expand, how things are going to get hit. So that's why we're still paying attention to a lot of this. If you look at Perigo, PRGO, which has been outperforming, it's an inside day near the highs. ONXX, all in the news about takeover and whatnot, but that's an inside day. Still could go either way. GILD, inside day. And if you look at BIIB, be real careful here. If this is the consolidation, this is the top of the triangle, and it can get it all the way down in there if they start hitting these things. So we shall see what we shall see. Today in the transports, talked about the transports going inside day and last night, and here they go inside day and down and close near the lows. However, Delta Airlines didn't really flinch, comes up and hammers, save, goes to more highs, right like that. So that's still good. If anything, there's KSU here coming down hard, and you see these big two red bars going bearish engulfing on the week here. The retail we're watching most of the day, this Coach, talked about this, trying to get through there. This real is 59.45, and it's right on the number. Just really trying to get out of here, but we'll see, because cores, the purses were trying to work. Cores is just a triangle machine, though. You got to be real careful with that. After hours, Panera was getting hit, and so we're looking maybe Buffalo Wild Wing here. You can see a triangle there. Outside of that, oh yes, I wanted to go to the home builders. Home builders are an inside day, and this has been a wild card for a while. It's an inside day and an inside week for the home builders. And so, the usual suspects, we got Ryland. And I drew a bunch of these triangles over the week, and there's Ryland, and Toll Brothers came up after what I was talking about, that support area yesterday here, just below 34. So you can look for, Weyerhaeuser didn't look so great on the close, but we know that this is a big triangle here to keep an eye on. And Lennar, not looking great either, but it's just slight lower lows, and that can help. Slight lower lows within a smaller triangle if these things start to go. We've got, let's see, HMO still going really good. UNHW, WellPoint, Humana, Cigna, they're all still blasting. Okay, and just a little bit of hodgepodge to finish it off. BCR, reversal strat. ATK in the strong defense sector, an inside day and still powering with a big long green monthly bar. CME goes inside on potentially the bottom of the triangle or in a triangle expando, very clear on a 60. Dave TV goes bearish engulfing, potentially back into a triangle. Be careful on that. GNC goes inside day towards the upper end of the triangle. The ZMH goes inside day toward the highs hammer. Looking good. And FSLR, top of the triangle, rejection and back in. We'll see if that fails or what goes on there. But for the most part, that's just general ideas because, like I said, these knuckle-tight triangles and earnings are just making things extra difficult. We're going to stay on our toes during the day, and that's why I got all these screens so I can find them for you during the day, and that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. All right, everybody, I'm Rob Smith for Smith in the Black at T3 Live.